Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through the noise and get you the key insights from today's biggest stories. And just so you know, this particular deep dive, which we're calling AI Daily Deep Dive, was researched and, well, generated entirely using AI tools. Pretty neat, huh? Our mission today, to break down the top 5 AI news stories making waves right now. We want to get straight to what really matters. Okay, let's unpack this. First off, Google. They're making some big moves in smartphone AI with the new Pixel 10 lineup.
Yeah, they really are.
They've got Gemini AI integrated deeper, and this new thing called a Magic Q. What's that about?
Magic Q is, well, pretty innovative. The idea is it proactively brings up info from your Google apps just when you need it. Like, say you get a text about dinner.
Okay.
Magic Q might pull up the reservation details right from your Gmail, or if you're on a call about a flight, maybe your travel itinerary pops up.
So it's anticipating what you need.
Exactly. And crucially, it does this all in the device itself. So big privacy angle there. It's not just convenience. It's making the phone more of a proactive assistant.
Right, rather than just waiting for you to ask it something.
Precisely. And keeping that data on device, that really puts Google maybe a step ahead of Apple, in this mobile AI race.
That is a significant shift. And, even though Google's own phone market share isn't massive, especially here in the US.
Right, it's still pretty small.
These kinds of innovations, they could easily spread across the whole Android ecosystem, could they? I mean, think about Samsung.
Oh, absolutely. What Google develops often sets the standard for Android broadly. So yes, Samsung and others will likely feel the pressure or, adopt similar things.
Okay, so from AI in our phones, let's talk about its ripples in the financial world. There's been a bit of a shakeup recently, an AI sell-off.
That's right. We've definitely seen some pullback. Big AI-linked stocks like Palantir, NVIDIA, AMD, they've all seen their prices dip.
Any idea why? Just market jitters or something more?
Well, it could be a mix. Interestingly, you had OpenAI CEO Sam Altman cautioning that maybe AI development won't quite match Wall Street's, let's say, very high expectations. A bit of a reality check, perhaps. And then there's this other angle, reports that the Trump administration is thinking about taking equity stakes in chip companies funded by the Cheap PS Act.
Wait, equity stakes? I thought the GPS Act was just about incentivizing building factories here.
That was the original idea, yeah. Just incentives, but taking actual equity stakes.
Yeah.
That's a whole different ballgame. It shifts from just market nudges to direct government ownership almost.
Oh.
Yeah, it raises big questions about, government intervention in the market, national security interests versus free markets. It's complex.
So it really makes you wonder, is this stock dip just temporary froth blowing off, or is it the start of something bigger, a real market correction maybe?
It's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Right.
Are we seeing the industry grapple with its own hype cycle and these evolving national strategies? Hard to say for sure yet.
Okay, let's shift gears. Hollywood. We keep hearing AI is coming for Hollywood, but it sounds like, well, it's already there. Stability AI, for instance.
Oh, definitely. AI is absolutely making inroads. Stability AI is a great example. They're famous for Stable Diffusion, the image generator. They nearly collapsed, but new leadership has refocused the company. Now they're specifically building AI tools for Hollywood studios.
For what kinds of things?
Well, think about how expensive movie production is. Costs are soaring, right? Film output is way down since 2022. So AI is being used to automate really labor-intensive stuff, visual effects, translating dialogue, even parts of the editing process.
So practical tools to save time and money.
Exactly. Netflix has apparently even used some AI-generated footage. And get this, James Cameron is joined Stability's board.
No kidding. Avatar James Cameron.
Yep. Now, it's important to say the tech probably isn't quite ready for, final shots in a blockbuster movie. Not yet. But it's becoming really crucial for pre-visualization, helping filmmakers plan out complex scenes before they even start shooting. It streamlines things massively.
Interesting. So it's changing how films get made, but is it also changing, the business side?
Yep.
Talent negotiations?
That's the next big wave, yeah. It's actually becoming a real game changer in talent negotiations.
Oh, so?
There are AI tools now that can analyze data, social media buzz, audience engagement, things like that, to quantify an actor's or a creator's actual impact.
Really? So, proving their value with numbers?
Precisely. Take Priyanka Chopra Jonas in that movie Heads of State. An AI analysis apparently showed she was driving something like 50 to 60% of the audience buzz around the film.
Wow, that's huge leverage for her agents.
Exactly. It gives her representatives concrete data to take into negotiations. It helps fill the gap left by streaming services, who are usually pretty secretive about their actual viewership number.
Right, they hold that data so close.
Yeah.
So this kind of democratizes the information a bit, gives talent more power.
It certainly seems to apply pressure, yeah. The platforms still have a lot of power, of course, but now talent can come armed with independent, data-backed arguments about their specific value. It shifts the conversation.
Makes it less about guesswork and more about, well, data.
Yep. Less gut feeling, more metrics.
Okay, last story. And this one is, well, it's kind of ironic. AI's impact on how humans write.
Yeah, this is a fascinating, slightly weird consequence. There seems to be this growing paranoia among human writers.
Paranoia about what?
About sounding like an AI, like a machine. So what's happening is some writers are consciously stripping down their prose.
How do you mean?
They're avoiding certain words or phrases that feel, I don't know, maybe too common in AI-generated text. Words like delve or meticulous, or that structure. It's not just X, it's Y.
Huh. So they're actively policing their own style.
Kind of, yeah. And even more strangely, some people are talking about the rehabilitation of the typo.
You mean like leaving mistakes in on purpose?
Sort of. Like a small typo becomes this subtle signal, a sort of human watermark, proving it wasn't written by a perfectly polished AI.
That's wild. So what does this all actually mean then?
Well, the potential danger here isn't maybe that AI replaces human writers entirely.
Okay.
It's that humans, in trying not to sound like AI, might start self-censoring their own natural voice, their own style, their expressiveness, losing the very thing that makes their writing human.
So trying to prove our humanity makes us less expressive. That's a twist.
It's definitely something to think about.
Wow. Okay, so just to recap, AI is deeply embedded in new phones like Google's. It's shaking up Wall Street expectations and even government strategy. It's becoming a practical tool in Hollywood production.
And even changing how talent gets paid there.
Right, and now it's even subtly influencing how we humans choose our words when we write. It's touching so many different areas.
Yeah, it really is widespread already. And it raises this important question, I think. Beyond these big headlines we talk about today, what other parts of our daily lives might AI be quietly reshaping, often without us even noticing?
That is a great question. Something for all of you to ponder. Thanks for diving deep with us today. Until next time, stay curious.